want to measure the campus with my own feet. I never thought I could fall in love with running so much before I came to the Michigan State University. It has the world's first-class professors and also hardware facility. Being in MSU and being involved in journalism and the CIPG classes, I found myself really brave to speak out because here, obviously, freedom of speeches is appreciated. I introduced myself to a football game, a basketball game, and also an ice hockey game. And I saw all the students cheered up for the players, and all the audience yelled together, "Go green, go white." As my journey here is coming to an end, I really want to say that I identify myself as an MSU student, as an MSU alumnus. No matter where we meet, when you yell at me, "Go green," I'll yell back, "Go white."
Everyone in our group has aspirations. We together overcome many difficulties here. I learned a lot from our professor, discussed the Sino-American relationship with local students, saw the cultural difference between China and America. Most American people I met are so nice. I really touched so many times. But in Philadelphia, in Independence Hall, I saw Dalai's picture was placed beside Nelson Mandela's picture. It has strong symbolic meaning. I'm asking the crew of Independence Hall remove Dalai's picture now. After a 4-month study here, I would say that American people knows far less about China than Chinese people knows about America. I think it would be the task of our generation to work hard to let all the people of the two countries know about each other better.
I made my first video in the US ever, in MSU. That is really an amazing experience. Sunshine, maples, river, bridges, all of these gorgeous things in front of your eyes is beyond what you can capture. So when I achieved the first prize in the photo essay contest, I just felt that I made the best use of the scenery on this campus as a journalist. It was also unexpected that we actually had very good conversation discussion with the professors and local students here in the class, and also the local news media outlets. So we talked about journalism, we talked about the cultural difference. I also did a survey about the people from the US and also from other countries' habit of using the social media platforms. When you really come to this content and when you really talk to the person in this country, you can really find like everything so new to you. I think this life of period full of surprises can definitely assist me in being more and more creative.
My name is Ting Zhang. As an English editor, my job is to introduce China and Chinese voices to the world. In the past months, I have been immersed in the academic atmosphere of the communication arts and sciences as well as the CIPG courses. With enlightening and encouraging teaching, I have gained a lot. And one day, surprisingly, during a class, I received the reading material about a historic document, Shanghai Communique. I found it was downloaded from my website. Another thing impressed me most is global festival. I really saw the world in one day. I met our familiar Chinese traditional paper, fans, silks, and interestingly, I spent only $10 to buy a dozen of gifts. I cherish this CIPG study chance, which enriched my life and working skills.
American people are so crazy about sports. I feel like that football has integrated into their lives. I have worked as a journalist for 5 years. After studying here for 4 months, I gained a lot. Firstly,
When I first arrived in the US, I feel the culture shock. But now I'm not only used to American culture, but also have a deeper understanding about it. I like the classroom atmosphere and learning environment here. Learning a lot about photojournalism, especially social media. I even make a video with the topic China in the eyes of American young generation. I visited Lansing City Journal. Through the exchanges and discussion, I learned a lot from them about taking advantage of the power of the social media to spread the news.
I'm Judy Zhai Huixia, and this is my first time to study abroad. What impressed me most is the diverse culture and lifestyle in America. Really appreciate studying in MSU. With the courses I chosen, such as American culture, international finance, I got some new information. Besides the study in campus, I also do some researches in another American cities. From New York, Washington, to San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego, I pay some academic visits to think tank universities and museums. I met many excellent professionals, and they are the role model of my career. I met some people from different countries who stayed in the United States. And all these activities make me know much about American society and American culture. Time is limited, but growth is unlimited. I am grateful being a better myself.
All the things I believed, then I guess I'd never feel love.
Decade I started teaching in CIPG. Honestly, this year it feels that one of the best groups ever.
I've been impressed because some of them come to my classes. Some of them, when I teach a reporting class, come with us to interviews.
Sometimes it's sort of the response I would accept, but it's so much more powerful.
You are probably identified by your employer as the next generation of leaders. So we want you to be ready to be able to lead.
Go green!